Is somebody there? Who's there? There's Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl.
Hi. Do you only have just me in here?
There. My kids abandoned me tonight, so I have to keep checking on my doggie to make sure she's okay. And my kitty scratched her the other day because Sammy can't see, and she'll go trotting along and she'll bump into her, and the cat is so dumb she won't move out of the way, so she swats her, and we kind of think she might have scratched her in the eye because she had a bad night the other night. She was up all night panting and pacing, and
Poor thing.
yeah.
Aww.
And it's hard because, you know, she's sick, so we don't know if it's stress or if there's something really wrong. And it was a tough night the other night, but when was this, Thursday night? So she was fine yesterday, and she's been fine today, but I had to lock the cat in her little kitty room, so I didn't have to worry about any altercations during class. But if I have to jump up for a minute, and if I hear her come into the kitchen, because my office here is off the kitchen, so I can hear her little footsteps in the kitchen, and she comes to get a drink, I might have to take her out quick because I don't have anybody here to help me tonight. So where is everybody, Cheryl? It's just you and me. You don't have to mute yourself.
Yeah, what's going on?
I know. Okay, let's go. Just you and me. Let's make the wreath.
Okay.
I was actually in my basement digging through all my Christmas stuff, because I used to make Christmas wreaths a lot when my kids were little, and I had probably like 4 or 5 balsam bases that I've had for years. And I was like a kid in a candy store. I found this box of all my old Christmas wreath stuff. I found all this ribbon and all these little, cute things. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know I had this stuff. I forgot that.
Oh, yeah.
But I was looking for, I know I had a whole box of these type of things. These little pretty picky things. And I can't find them. And these I got from Hobby Lobby the other day. And
okay.
I have a couple of these, but I know I have a whole box of red ones. I was looking for red. But my basement, there's so many spiders. Oh, pretty. I almost got those.
I like those.
These, I think.
Oh.
But I couldn't find them. And I was like down there with my Swiffer, swiffering the spider webs out of my way because I didn't want any spider webs. I wish I had an attic because I hate my basement.
Our basement's kind of finished, so it's decent, but there's still spiders down there.
I thought it was going to be late because I was down there just trying to find that little bag of picky things, whatever they're called. Picks. But that's okay. I think I have enough. Hey, Bunny.
Hey.
Where's your pretty face? You gonna show us your pretty face today? No.
Yeah. Right.
And there's Miss Debbie Motley. How are you feeling, Debbie? You were sick for a little while. Feel better?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
We're gonna do something.
Excited.
What's that?
I'm excited about tonight and Tuesday night. I've got all my stuff.
Yay!
I'm ready.
I love the picture that you posted of the ribbons from that Etsy shop. I love how I got mine too. Where are mine? I only bought 2 this time though. But I love how they tie the little yarn like that. That's so cute.
Yeah.
How they do that.
I thought that was sweet.
Yeah. I love their ribbon.
If she's toward the end of a row.
What's that?
If she's toward the end of a reel, she just goes and more.
Yeah, yeah. So I was telling everybody that I'm kind of alone tonight. My son is up in Maine visiting his dad, and my daughter just went out. So if I have to kind of pop up, hey, Pam.
Hi.
If I have to kind of pop up, if I hear her, my doggie coming to the kitchen to go outside, I kind of have to take her because she's an old lady and I don't want her having an accident, but that shouldn't take that long. So, and I was telling Cheryl that my kitty, because my dog can't see, so she'll bump into her and the cat gets annoyed and swats her. So I had to put the kitty away in her little room so there wasn't any altercations in class. I didn't have to worry about that. But I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. It's kind of a little surprise. It's not really that big of a deal, but I feel like the balsam wreath is going to be different because it's already made. It's not like we have to make like a base out of mesh. So it's going to probably go pretty quickly. So I'm going to do two, I think. Because I was telling Cheryl, I have probably like 4 or 5 balsam bases because I used to make those kind of wreaths all the time when my kids were little. So I think what I'm going to do is after I do the one, I'm going to maybe do another one in like a different color scheme. And I might, if anybody wants to see, if anybody hasn't done it yet, I might break out my wood burner to cut some more mesh, put some more ruffles in the second wreath, because it's going to go by pretty quick. I don't want to have to cut you guys off after an hour, you know. You guys deserve, you know, a 2-hour class. So who do we have here? Linda, Sherry Cannon. Hi, Sherry. Debbie Motley. We have about 7 people here. I'm going to wait a few more minutes for some more people to get on here. How's everybody doing? Hey, Linda. You guys don't have to mute yourself yet. I'm going to mute everybody when class starts if you guys want to chit-chat.
Okay.
Christina, I can't see you.
You can't see me?
No. You.
Maybe, why don't you jump out and come back in again? Maybe that's why. I don't know.
All right.
Okay?
Okay, I'll try that.
All right, honey.
Christina, I'm having feedback. It sounds like there's somebody talking all the time.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
it's
honey,
you and
because I haven't muted anybody yet. Everybody's got, some people aren't muted, so you can hear.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can hear feedback. That's why. That'll end when I mute everybody. Don't worry.
Okay.
Were you in the
Just wanna
last
make
class,
sure.
or you were traveling the last time, weren't you, Bunny? Back from the beach or whatever?
Yes, I got back from the beach right when they were talking about that big hurricane coming up, and
Yeah.
I think my sister was worried about the way it was coming, but it kept moving west, and now they're not even going to be affected.
That's good. I was watching, actually I saw a picture of Hurricane Andrew from when was that, 1992, I think, or 93. And they had another image of Irma, and Andrew was considered catastrophic, and Irma is like 3 times the size, and it's
Yeah.
scary. I'm scared for everybody down there. My admin for Need to Read, one of my admins, Jillian Mulligan, she lives in Cocoa Beach, so I guess she said that they're more worried about flooding now. They're not going to get the
Yeah.
the brunt of it, but she was
My
telling me.
my daughter's father-in-law is in Fort Lauderdale, so they're worried about him. He's about 98 years old. You know,
Oh, boy.
they won't leave.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
And they're saying now that it's supposed to hit Tampa, I guess. I was just reading. You know what? I heard my doggie. I'm going to go grab her quick. Give me 1 second. She comes in right when class is starting. Baby. Oh, no. You want to say hi? You want to say hi?
Oh, look at that little pooch. They are so sweet. She can't stay.
How sweet she is.
She can't see. She's an old lady. I'm going to take her outside quick, guys. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Tonight. I'm all alone. Sorry about that, guys. She was sound asleep. The minute class started, she decided she had to go. Okay, I think we're just going to get started. Hopefully, maybe everybody's a little bit late. So I'm going to move my laptop over to my other camera, like I always do, so don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I have to disable this webcam and put the other one on, so it's kind of a pain. Let's see. Everybody's excited about that tree, though. I'm glad I was looking this morning on Pinterest on some ideas that I wanted to do, and I thought that would be a neat one. Let me disable this laptop or this webcam quick. I'll be right back. Did it go off?
Nope.
Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why it's not going off this time. I'll just switch it to the other one. I'm running out of room on my walls, you guys. See. There we go. It switched over automatically. Hey, Beverly.
Hello.
Hey. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. Trying to get this situated here. You can see I kind of already started to put some stuff on this one because I was impatient. But I'm going to do 2 wreaths tonight. I was telling everybody because this is going to go by pretty quickly because, I mean, the base is already made. You know, you just have to add stuff to it. Can everybody see okay? I feel like I should put the camera a little bit higher, like above the table. Can everybody see that okay? Or should I try to move the camera so it's more over my table?
I can see okay too.
Is that okay? All right, I always, you know, because I know Damon and those guys, they put their camera like right over the table. So I just want to make sure that you guys can see okay. So I'm going to, everybody have their stuff ready. I'm just going to mute everybody. I don't really think we even have a lot of people here though right now, but that's okay. I'm going to mute everybody, and if you have any questions, and just, you know what to do, you know how to unmute yourself, okay? Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay.
At this particular location, that's pretty awesome stuff there, and it really gives them a.
All right. Okay, so I did start a little bit. I wish you could see that a little bit better because this is something kind of neat that I did, and I'll show you that in a little while. I cut my ribbons a little bit shorter than I do for my mesh wreaths. I think these are like 12 inches. And what's nice about the balsam wreaths is that you've got, you know, built-in twist ties. You know, the branches are like perfect for twisting around things that you want to add. But one thing I noticed though is that when I put this ribbon in and I twisted the branches around it, I didn't like how the branches were kind of stuck in the middle. So what I did was I took an extra piece of ribbon and I cut it a little bit longer, and I made like a little bow tie out of it. My snowman just fell off. Oh, no, there it is. I made a little bow tie out of it. And so I can show you that real quick, what I did. I have an extra piece here. So, you have your piece here that's dovetailed. You know how you normally, this is kind of a sheer ribbon, how you normally dovetail the ends like that. And I scrunched it. I just have one ribbon here. You can do two, but I just wanted to see how it would look with one. And I scrunched it and I twisted it in. And I'm going to show you again when I go to the other side. But what I did was I took a 14-inch piece of ribbon, okay, and I folded it in half as best that you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. But you want to make sure that the cut ends are sort of overlapping each other a little bit. Can you guys see that? They're kind of overlapping each other, the cut ends. Okay? I'm going to make a little bow tie out of it. But maybe I should just start from the beginning. That's probably a better idea. I'm going to make another one over on this side. So we'll just fold our ribbon in half just to make sure that we have it in the center here. And find our center. And again, you can do two ribbons if you want. I was just sort of playing around a little bit. So you have your piece of ribbon here, your ribbon tail. And this piece here, let me move this for a minute. This piece here is 12 inches, okay? I thought 13 was a little bit too long. I think I'll just put another one over on this side. So just find a good spot. You don't even have to put ribbon in if you don't want. I mean, it's entirely up to you. And just sort of twist it in using the branches, and you might have to play with it a little bit to get it to lay the way you want it to. But like I said, I didn't like how the branches were like in the middle like that. I mean, you may like that, but I thought I want to put something there. So go back to our bow tie. Whoops. And how we folded it in half. And like I said, I hope you can see that, how the cut ends are like overlapping each other here. That's important. You want them to overlap each other because what you're going to do is you're going to almost scrunch it like you're scrunching a piece of mesh for a ruffle. Try to keep those pieces together. Try to keep those cut pieces together so you have a little bow tie. And then I took a half of a chenille stem or a pipe cleaner, and I just twisted it around. Like that. Let me close the door. Then you sort of have a little bow tie here. But you're going to want to puff it out a little bit. So, and it has a tendency to want to come out. So you have to kind of make sure that those cut ends are. You don't have to do this. This is just something I thought kind of looked cute. And until I get my Pro Bow the hand out, which I haven't yet, and start making really nice bows, this is what I'm going to do for now. So you got to kind of make sure that they are pinched together and they don't come apart when you put your chenille stem on. And just twist it around and fluff it out. The nice thing about these balsam wreaths is you can do whatever you want. You don't have to. You can add any embellishments. You can add ornaments. You can add ribbons. You can add, like I have a little snowman on mine. I'm going to put a sign on that I have. But see, you have like a cute little bow tie. And I'm just going to take this spot here, and with my little piece of the chenille stem there, if you can see that, I'm just going to sort of push it down in there. You might want to go through the back and grab it, if you can see it, because it's such a short little piece. Just to cover up those branches in the middle. All right, come on. There it is. Just give it a little twist back there. You probably can't even see what I'm doing. Now you got to kind of fix it. But that's just an idea that you can do with some ribbon. You can always attach the ribbon like we did with the mesh. Do 2 or 3. And that's that. I may have to fix it because it looks a little bit messy to me. It doesn't look as neat as the other one. But you get the idea. And then, there. So you have like a little bow tie in the middle there, and that kind of covers up the branches. The other one came out so much nicer. It doesn't look too bad. So that's that. That's an idea that you can try. One thing about these balsam wreaths, you want to sort of like fluff your branches out a little bit because they tend to be a little flat when you get them from the store. So just kind of fluff them out a little bit so it looks a little bit full. There. So, and what I thought was kind of neat was I had my little deco mesh spiral here. I feel like, there. And I thought I would put some of those around. I feel like you can't really see me that well. There we go. So all I did was, this is actually mesh from the 4th of July that I had. I had a bunch of red mesh. And all I did was I cut it into a 9-inch piece. That's a 9-inch piece of mesh. And I just like let it roll. I made a little spiral out of it. I was going to make a ruffle, but it didn't look as pretty. So I just rolled it up. And you just pinch it in the middle. And I thought I would just add some of these around. I thought that would be pretty. And again, just grab your branches and twist it around your branches. And it kind of peeks out a little bit from under the branches. It adds a little bit of color. And you can do that all the way around. I kind of like my snowman there. I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to glue him in after. But this was going to be like my red, my traditional red Christmas wreath. Because I like traditional colors sometimes, but I have a bunch of other embellishments too. I have some really pretty blue and I have some purple. I have a bunch of wreaths I have to dig out that have a lot of really pretty colors that I made over the years. I've done them in white, I've done them in silver. So there's another ruffle there, another little spiral. Let's see. I also got these from Hobby Lobby, these little picks. And these are just so easy because you can just glue them in. And a lot of times you don't even have to really glue them. If you just stick them, you know, they'll stay right in, but it doesn't hurt to put a little bit of glue. But a lot of times I'll just kind of stick it where I want it before I glue it in. So you can maybe even put this right here. I was trying to find some poinsettias, some pretty poinsettias that I could put in here, but they didn't really have any. They looked kind of fake to me, the ones that I saw. I didn't like the ones that I saw at Hobby Lobby. But look, that just kind of sticks right in there. And that looks pretty. I like my little snowman there. I actually got a couple of signs too. I wasn't sure which one I was going to use. This one I got from Jane White. And I wish I had gotten the little gingerbread men from Hobby Lobby because they were cute. I saw those, and then afterwards I found this sign and I thought I should have gotten those. But I'm not quite sure if I want to use this or not, if it would go. Because then I also got this one from Hobby Lobby, which I thought was really cute. You can see I have it already with my stems here. I know, Pam, I think you asked me, are we going to make a bow with the Pro Bow? We are definitely going to do that because I want to get mine out. And I was watching Damon the other night. He makes it look so easy.
I got mine. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet.
You know,
I'm
me
intimidated.
But then I'm watching Damon and he makes it look so easy. You know what I mean?
He does.
He's so fast. I'm thinking, okay, I got to get mine out of the box. I got to do this. I just have to do it. So, you know, like I said with these wreaths, you can do so many things. Like I have my little snowman. I'm going to add some more deco mesh ruffles. I think you can add more ribbon. I actually found, hold on a second, let me go get it. I was digging through my basement and I found all this neat stuff. And I found this, oh, my battery's running low. Let me plug my battery in. I found all this stuff that I didn't even know I had or that I forgot that I had. There we go. But I found this really pretty garland, this beaded garland, if you can see that. And that's even something that you can like feed around the wreath. You can even just sort of twist it around. I thought that would look really pretty with the red and the gold. And just sort of like run it through the wreath around the branches just to add some extra color. And every once in a while, just sort of twist a branch around it just to hold it in place. I could not believe how much gorgeous stuff they had at Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh, I could stay in there for hours. Did you end up getting all that ribbon, Pam, that you had in your cart?
Oh, of course I did. And
Did
then
ya?
a few extras.
I gotta go back. And you know where I actually was today, and they had just started putting their Christmas stuff out, was Big Lots. And they had some really pretty things. They had a lot of white, like white, like reindeer and like little polar bear things, and just ribbon and decorations. I couldn't believe how much stuff they had there. You see how I'm kind of just like feeding this garland around? Not sure if I like it there. I think I'm going to have just enough to go all the way around, too. This was totally an afterthought here because I just found this garland probably about 15 minutes ago when I was battling the spider webs in my basement. I think I might even have a little bit too much. Yeah, I hope everybody in Florida is going to be okay. I'm so worried about them. It's terrible.
I have a friend that's already in a shelter, and she said that there's 2,600 people in a shelter, about 1,000 barking dogs, and a lot of demented patients that are all there all by themselves. She said it's not, and they're right outside. They're in outside of Sarasota.
What do you mean demented patients? What do you mean?
Alzheimer's, dementia,
Oh,
elderly
gosh.
patients.
Right.
And they're there all by themselves.
Oh my gosh.
She said it's
Terrible.
beyond anything she's ever experienced before.
Oh, how scary. Oh. Well, when is it supposed to hit? Has it hit yet, or is it like?
They're getting rain. We have the Weather Channel on. They're getting rain now, but the winds aren't coming in till tomorrow. So this is just the beginning.
Oh boy. Now I was telling everybody my craft outlet debacle. You know, I actually went over there today, and how's that look so far? Does that look cute, or with my garland down there, my beaded garland? What do you think? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Be honest. Pam, you hesitated.
I say yes, it looks cute.
No, I like it.
I just kind of threw it on as an afterthought just to add some color, you know? But like I said, I was telling everybody about what do you think, Beverly?
Here we go, looking at right this evening.
I like it.
Yes? I need your opinion, you guys. You're my peanut gallery here.
No, I like it a lot.
Thank you. I actually went to that house today that my craft outlet order was delivered to. And I don't know if anybody has heard my story yet, but my candy cane supplies were supposed to arrive Wednesday morning. And I got notification in my email that they were delivered. And okay, all right. So I go out and look, and it's about noon. And I'll get down here for a minute. And they're not there. And I'm like, okay. So I call, and I immediately call the 800 number for FedEx, and they said they're going to put a trace on it. And they're like, okay, well, it takes up to 2 days. I mean, okay, why would it take 2 days? Just, get on the radio with the driver and ask him where he left it. They would not confirm that they could do that. Now, I actually dated somebody for 7 years that worked for FedEx, and I know for a fact that they can communicate with the drivers in the truck. And they're trying to tell me that they can't do that it's not safe for them to do that. They can't be on their phones. I said, no, you have radios. That's what dispatch is for. So I got sick of arguing with them, and finally the FedEx driver shows up at my house Friday morning, and he felt terrible, and he said, I did leave it at the wrong house. I'm at 115 East Garden, and he left it at 115 East Bloomfield, which is a block away. And he said he went over there, and the cleaning lady was there because the tenants had just moved out. And he said he left a door tag there for the landlord to call. And I thought, well, my package is gone. They took it. Something happened. Somebody took it. So I went over there yesterday, and I left a note for the landlord or property owner. I left my number, and I said, listen, if you can get a hold of the tenants, I don't care if they opened it. They probably thought it was going to be something valuable, and they opened it. I said, I don't care if it's open. Just tell them to drop it off at my house. No questions asked. I just want my stuff. So I went over there again today, and he was there, and he seemed to think that they took it. They're just the kind of people that would do that, I guess. But, in any event, Craft Outlet was very nice. They sent me out another package. I'm going to get it Tuesday. But the thing of it is I don't know. I was talking to somebody in Georgia today who said that they're going to be getting really high winds and rain, and they might lose their power on Tuesday. So she was asking me if it would be okay if maybe we just move the candy cane class to next weekend. I didn't want you guys to have to wait. That's why I was going to try to get it done as soon as I got my shipment. But I mean, if it's okay with everybody, I might just wait and just do the candy cane class next Saturday. Do you have to work, Pam or Cheryl?
I
Next
have to
Saturday?
work Tuesday, but let me see what I am next weekend. I can't remember.
Well, Cheryl, you work during the week, right?
Yeah, I'm just Monday through Friday, so weekends are good for me.
Okay. Because I was thinking about just waiting and just doing it Saturday. That way, the weather, the people that are down in the south and getting the rain and might lose power can still
First thing
attend.
is that if the core of the hurricane comes very close,
That's okay with everybody. I mean, I know a lot of people were interested in the candy cane class. That's why I wanted to make sure that it was going to be a time that was convenient for everyone. I can't wait to do it. I'm so excited to do that.
But then once it goes by, then you get this a push of air coming in off the Gulf.
So I'm just going to stick this other pretty thing up here. I love these. They're so pretty. I love these little
So
kicks.
you have rain, the storm surge on top of it, being held by the wind with more storm surge coming.
Pretty up at the top here.
Your question is a good one, and the answer.
If anybody has a pro bow to hand, we're going to do a class on bow making. It's coming.
The thing is,
We're all going to be expert bow makers. You hear that, Bunny?
With a category 3 hurricane.
Bunny with us still?
Coming right at you. So this is forecast to be a category 3 or category 4, not at the.
That looks kind of pretty up there. See, it doesn't take very much to do this. These wreaths are so awesome. They really, really are. I love them. I really love them. That could even be done right now. We're not going to be done.
The eastern eye wall,
I want more.
some screaming southerly winds here. You still believe that creates a decent storm surge threat with a strong southerly wind that parallels the coast?
Yeah, if it doesn't completely.
And I'm going to glue these in after, but I just want to kind of see how it looks up there.
So it is
I think it looks
pushing
kind of
water
nice.
against the coast down.
I got one on the top and I got one on the bottom. And I have my snowman over here.
Coastline.
Maybe I'll add some more mesh ruffles here.
The effect of the storm surge and where it floods, but when we see the mapping, all the mapping, all.
Does anybody have a wood burning tool? Has anybody used one of those before to cut your mesh?
It all happens at the same time.
I actually used it to cut this, and you can see how it really, I'm like pulling on it. And this is Dollar Tree mesh, and it's not fraying. It really does work really well.
What the extreme possibility is of people.
Has anybody ever used one, or
Which is what you're getting, the point you're
a
getting.
wood burner?
I have not.
Right. We can't.
I have one, but I've never used it.
What kind do you have, Bunny? Do you have the Plaid one? The Plaid brand? I think Walmart sells the Plaid. I actually have a wood burner that I got from my sister. She decided that, I think she was jealous because I was making wreaths and she wanted to try to do something crafty. And she can't do wreaths. She doesn't have the patience for that. So she decided she was going to do, I love my sister, don't get me wrong. She decided she was going to take up wood burning. That lasted maybe a week. And I benefited by getting her her wood burning tool. It's a little bit different. The tip is different than the Plaid. There's a Plaid 2-in-1 wood burner, and that's what Michelle Noble uses. If you've seen Michelle Noble do the flower wreaths, which are absolutely gorgeous, that's what she uses to cut her mesh, is the Plaid 2-in-1 wood burner. And what's different about that one is it's got a special tip. It's like a little hook on the end, and I guess it helps with cutting the mesh better. And the one I have, like I said, I got from my sister, it still works pretty good. Let me find it here, because we're going to break that out, because I'm going to show you how I do that. You may as well see, because I'm going to do another wreath here. This one's almost done. So this one, it's almost like a soldering iron. You can kind of see that. So This is like the pointy end. That's the one that I cut with. But this thing gets really hot. I mean, really, really hot. So you have to be careful. We're gonna use that. I'm gonna show you guys how to use that because it really does help. And I've heard pinking shears too. And someone in the last class was saying that pinking shears. I can get this to lay the way I want it to. Pinking shears looks good. Works good for helping with fraying. So I like the way those little ruffles look in there, those little mesh ruffles. It's just adding some color, a little bit of color in there. What do you think? I think that looks pretty. I haven't made one of these wreaths in years, these balsam wreaths. But I probably have 5 or 6 or even maybe 7 that I hang in my house every single year that I made when the kids were little. And I still hang them. One I made for my mom before she passed away, and she loved dolls, and it has a doll's head in it. I think I may have told the story already. But I'm going to dig those out and take some pictures so you guys can see what I did before my deco mesh days. I got some tomato cages today. Bonnie, did you see that? You saw that post with the tree, right? They had the tomato cages at Lowe's for $1.98, and I grabbed 3 of them. That's going to be a fun class. I can't wait to do that one. Because what you can do is you get some white lights, or you could even use colored lights, and just wrap the lights around the tomato cage before you put your deco mesh on. And that makes it, you have a lighted tree. I'm just adding a few more ruffles here. Pam, what colors are you using? Are you using reds? I keep making you unmute yourself here.
I actually have some red and green ribbon, and it's a striped ribbon, and I have a solid red.
Nice. I might add some more ribbon to mine too, but I kind of just like the way these little ruffles look. I keep adding these little spirals here. My deco mesh spirals. I like the way they look. And this keeps popping out. I might have to snip the end off of that. Where's my wire cutters? Can somebody explain to me what the stemming machine is? I don't really understand what that's for, because when you buy your flowers, they already have a thing on it. You know, they already have a stem. I don't know what the stemming machine is for. And it's awful expensive.
It puts a like a pick on it.
Yeah.
That has a sharp end so that you can put it into
More for grapevine?
yeah, for grapevines or something that's a little bit more solid.
Uh-huh.
And it's
Like I said, the flowers already come with a stem on it, so that confuses me a little bit. But so many
but
people
when you start cutting that stem off,
yeah,
sometimes if it's a real thin flower, it's more like the stem bends. But this one, it's a piece of metal, and it gives it a sharp edge, so it goes into that
and it
either
stays
your
in.
floral foam or whatever, and it just
Right.
wraps it.
That makes sense. You see how easy that is? Anybody could do that. This is why I feel like my camera needs to be up higher. There. That could actually be done right now. There's a lot of color in there. I want to see how that sign would look though. I'm not quite sure if this gingerbread sign would work or not. I'm not even sure if I even need a sign. What do you think, you guys? Does this sign go or no? Be honest. Because of the browns? I mean, there is some red in there too.
I say save it for when you can get little gingerbread men.
That's what I'm thinking too. Just make like a gingerbread wreath. Right, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's just my opinion, though.
No, I get it. That's why I asked. Well, that came out nice. No, it's stuck. If anybody hasn't checked out Jane White yet, this is a Jane White sign, and she's got really nice signs. And they're like license plates. They're really,
I just got a couple of hers yesterday. Plus,
They're very
I have
light.
a couple more. Yeah,
Yep.
they're gorgeous.
yep. So maybe I won't even use a sign. I don't know. Because I have my little snowman here. How you doing, Bunny?
It's really cute. I really like it.
What, my wreath?
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Thank you. I don't have a ton of ribbon on there, but whoops, that one's popping out. I think I need to cut that one a little bit shorter too. I'll just glue that in after. So I kind of like that the way it is. I don't think I even really want to add anything more. You know? It's got a lot of color and I've got my little ruffles here and there. You know what I might do actually? Let me go back to my little box of treasures here that I found in the basement. You guys, I was so excited when I found this box in the basement. I forgot that I had this stuff. Now this, you have to understand, this stuff is probably 20 years old. So I found this really pretty ribbon, like brand new, never used. I've got all these little tiny, little pretty ornaments and stuff. I could kind of glue those in or stick those in around. Got some more garland in here. This ribbon's really pretty too. It's like a satiny, like a burgundy type ribbon. $3.99. This is like 20 years old. This is pretty too with the stars. I like that. But I actually, I have these little, I think they're like cranberries. They're like little berries I could stick in too. Here and there. See, I like to see the green. I like to see the red in the green. I just think that that's why I don't really want to cover it up that much. The same thing with burlap. I don't like to cover up burlap all that much. I think it's just so pretty. I'm going to stick some of these cranberries around. And that's that. What do you think? I think that looks nice. You think it's done? Should I put a, I don't think I have a sign that's big enough to go in the middle. That's the thing. Anything else or no?
It looks really good.
Hi, Laura. I didn't know you were here, honey.
It does
Now
look
you
good.
know how to unmute yourself.
Took me I forgot to say it. Took me a little while to get on, but I'm here.
Did you just get on?
No, it's probably I was about 25 minutes late because I couldn't figure out what to do, but now I know.
But you know what? You know the best part is, since you paid for the class, you'll get the video too. So as soon as I
That's
get it
great.
uploaded to YouTube, you'll get a copy of the video. So
Okay, thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
That looks really good.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be making one of these. I missed making these wreaths. I really, really did. I may add some more to it. We'll see. Here's what we're going to do now. I think I'm going to be done with this one for now. And I'm going to show you guys how I use my wood burning tool. Do you want to see that? Because I'm going to make another wreath. I have some really pretty blue embellishments that I found. And I'll show you those in a second. Let's just put this aside. Put this over here. That looks really nice. And the nice thing is, you know, set everything on your wreath. You know, don't worry about gluing it yet. And then when you're happy with the way everything is situated, then start gluing everything in. I may add some more stuff here and there, but I think that looks really nice. I like that. Okay, so here's how I set up my table when I'm going to cut my mesh with the wood burning tool. So I'll be right back. I need to get my glass. What time is it? It's not even 9 o'clock yet, is it? Yeah, it's not even 9 o'clock and we made one wreath, so I'm not going to cut you guys off yet. We're going to make another one. These are just so easy to do. My sparklies. Okay, so what I do is I have a little baby mat. I lay my mat down, my cutting mat, like that. I'm going to plug my my wood burning tool in now so it can heat up. It's a little while to heat up. What do I do with it? Okay. Plug this in. I'm just muting everybody here so we can cut down on the background noise. And if you guys do end up going to buy one of these, the key really is to let it get really hot. Now, the plaid wood burner is nice, the plaid 2-in-1, and I can post a link for that later. It's nice because it comes with like a little stand. I don't have a stand, so I kind of have to be careful, you know, if it falls on the floor and burns my rug, so I just kind of try to make sure that it's not going to fall. Let me get my glass. Now, I just found an old storm window in my basement. I've heard that some people use refrigerator glass or a glass cutting board. But the reason I like this is because obviously it's see-through and I can see my measurement when I cut. So what I want to make now, since I found a bunch of blue in my little stash here, I found a bunch of really pretty blue embellishments for wreaths. These little blue ornaments, and this is kind of pretty, this little blue pick, and some more ornaments. And I found a really pretty blue ribbon too. Where'd that go? This is really pretty, I thought. You can see that. with the blue. So I thought, and then I was like, wait a minute, I have some blue deco mesh too from the 4th of July. So I can add those ruffles to it. So I think really, I thought it would be kind of fun to show you how to use the wood burning tool if nobody's used it before. And this is Dollar Tree mesh, and everybody's going to tell you it's junk. Don't use it. It's really not that bad. You know, for purposes like this, when you want to maybe add a little ruffle or a spiral, it's fine. As with any mesh phrase, the more you handle it. So we're going to do 9 inches. I'm going to start over here. And you want to kind of cut off the rough edge. I wonder if this is hot enough yet. Is it even on? It's not hot yet. Let me get my other wreath out. My kitty's not too happy with me because I have her locked up, so she doesn't scratch my doggy. And you can see how it's so flat. So you really just kind of want to try to fluff it up a little bit. It's still got the tag on it. Where did I get this? I don't even know. I got these really nice scissors from Walmart the other day, and they're so pretty. They have like a little floral handle, but they're really sharp. They're only like $10, but they're really, really sharp for cutting ribbon and stuff. I don't know if I maybe bought the wrong kind of rotary cutter, but my rotary cutters just not work very well. It's not very sharp. I don't even really use it. If I have to cut mesh, I use my wood burner. So just fluff it up a little bit. It's not so flat. That's all. We might even do a Christmas swag too. I found, I have a couple of those. I have a couple of the Balsam swags that I had forgotten that I had. Just fluff it up. It's not so flat.
Christina, will the swags be on Balsam also, or on a swag form?
I think, well, since we already did one of those, I'd like to do the Balsam swag. But you know the fun thing though, we don't have to do Christmas. I've seen people do like fall, you know, or Halloween or Thanksgiving using a Balsam swag. I actually saw somebody that did a summer watermelon wreath on a Balsam form like this, and it looked really nice. So, all right, let's put this over here. I'm going to cut some mesh. And we have a mess here. Okay. So, just cut off your rough end. Now, if you're blind like me, this could be kind of hard to do even with glasses, but you can see how the mesh has the grid lines. I'm not sure if you can see that, the grid lines that go down. There's these that go across, but there's also lines, I don't know if you can even really see that. There's lines that go down as well, okay? You really probably can't see it that well on the camera, but the key to using the wood burning tool, and it's not always easy to do, but you should try, is when you're cutting it, to try to get in between those grid lines, okay? So it might be kind of hard for you to see, So a lot of times I try to put it on the white part of my mat so I could see it, because when it's on the dark part of the mat, I really can't see the lines going down. And I just want to cut off my rough edges here. Not that it matters because I'm going to roll it anyway, but I use the pointy side. Now again, this probably isn't going to be the kind that you're going to buy because the plaid, this is kind of a wider one. I think if you buy the plaid, it'll be easier because the tip is a lot thinner. And so it'll be easier for you to get in between the grid lines. So I'm just going to go down, and it really just kind of cuts it like butter. And that's it. And it's cut. Nice smooth edge. So we're going to do 9-inch pieces. I'll probably do like maybe 5 or 6 of these because you don't really need a lot. 3, 6, 9. We're going to go to the 7. Once you get going with it, it's really easy. And sometimes it smokes a little bit, but that's okay. Like I said, I know Michelle Noble uses these for her flowers, and she has no fraying at all. I can hear my doggie in the kitchen. Come here, Sam. What are you doing, baby? Come here. You don't really have to worry so much about getting it in between the lines when you're doing spirals because they're going to roll in anyway. But if you're doing a ruffle, like if you're doing a ruffle wreath and you're going to be scrunching, you're going to have your cut ends exposed. So you're going to want to really try to stay between those lines. Maybe I'll do a couple more. I don't really need a lot. It really cuts through it like butter. I'll do one more. But I'll post the link to the one that everybody uses, the plaid one. Yeah. So I'm going to turn this off. And bring my wreath back. We'll just start adding some ruffles. Or some spirals, I guess. I don't know how well this blue is going to show up, though, against this balsam. Now that I think about it. It's kind of dark. I don't know. It was a thought, but it's kind of dark. Maybe once I put the other stuff on, it'll stand out. But I found all the blue embellishments. Let me put those on first. Sammy, I hear my little doggy. What are you doing, baby? Bumping into the wall. Where are you going? You gonna come in here? You gonna come in here?
Oh, Cheryl, I see you're being photobombed by your dog.
Actually, it's my grand dog.
Oh, mine's back too. She's like, where is everybody? She's all by herself. She's all by herself. You gonna stay here with me and be a good girl? No. I think I have some more blue. Let me go and look and see what I have. I didn't really plan on making this wreath, you guys. This was just kind of a thought that I had because I found all the blue. And then I found the blue ribbon.
Hey, Christina, do you find that it's easier to work in threes with this stuff?
What stuff?
Well, like your embellishments, working in threes. You have a certain kind, like your drums, you would have like 3 drums and put them in at like 2 and 7 and 5 or something.
Yeah. I'm not even realizing that I had 2 drums there. I'm just kind of like sticking stuff in. That's a good idea. That's got a little ribbon on it. I didn't notice that. That's kind of pretty. I also have the other ribbon. I'm going to cut some of that. Sammy, honey, you're going to get stepped on, baby. I'm going to need to bring her in the other room. I don't have my helpers tonight. Why are you under my table? What are you doing? What are you doing, honey? I think I want to use that ribbon that I found. Because it's pretty. I think I'm going to do 12 again. Because the branches aren't that long, so you don't really need to cut your ribbon that long, I found. If you want to, you can. These scissors are nice. I like these scissors. The candy cane class is going to be fun. I'm excited for that. I can't wait for that one. I can feel my dog by my feet. She wants to be near me. Oh, that ribbon is pretty. I'm gonna make another bow tie, I think, for the middle. I like the way that looks. You gotta be careful because sometimes it does not catch that. It doesn't catch that piece, that folded piece. Just make your little bow tie. Fluff it out. This will probably need some more stuff, but like I said, this was an afterthought. I just found all that extra, all those extra goodies I didn't know I had. So I thought I would make a second wreath because these are just so fast to make. They really don't take any time at all. I'm just trying to feed the Chanel stem through the back here when I made my little bow tie so I could secure it. I can find the other piece. There it is. Goodness gracious. I noticed that these balsam wreaths are sort of set up like the work forms. They have two levels on them. They're not flat. I was thinking about starting to use the work forms because I've been hearing that it makes a fuller wreath. The work forms do. So now I have my little bow tie in the middle here. How's everybody doing?
Good.
It's coming along.
Who's that? Is that Pam?
It is. See? Oops.
Oh, that's that sign. I love that sign. Right. I love that sign. I saw another sign. It was a Thanksgiving sign. I think it said something like Thanksgiving's coming, get your fat pants out or something like that. Jeez. Bunny, are you still with me? Miss Bunny's gone quiet. I can't get my bow tie to stay. does not want to stay. Sammy, what are you doing? You're bumping into stuff in my room, honey. She doesn't know where she is here. I'm going to have to go put her in the other room. She's looking for my son and my daughter and wondering why they're not here. Usually they keep her in the other room for me. I just want to get my bow tie on here. Here we go. There we go. I miss sitting down. I used to like sitting down when I did my burlap wreath. Did somebody have a question? I thought I heard somebody ask a question. Come here, Sammy. Let's go in the other room, honey. Oh, come here, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes she comes in the kitchen and gets her drink, and then she can't find her way back into the living room. That's really all she wanted to do. She wanted to get back to her bed. And she gets a little disoriented. What do you guys think about that ribbon? Do you like that ribbon? I like that ribbon. I can't even tell you how old it is. I've had it forever. So you could do this with the spirals in any color. I mean, I think I even have some purple embellishments. You can do these little mesh spirals in any color and add them just like as a little extra. You guys are gonna get mad at me, or maybe you won't. I actually cheated and I bought a handmade or a pre-made bow from Hobby Lobby the other day because I thought it was so pretty. I don't know if you guys saw the pre-made bows they had there, but it was just so pretty. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. You can actually take your mesh and make poofs. So, 10-inch mesh, you could even use this smaller mesh and just make poofs around your balsam frame. I was thinking about doing that too. And then add your embellishments around that. That would be pretty. So this one's probably going to take me a little while to finish because I don't really have a lot of blue. And I might even add some white to it too. I was thinking about that. Another wreath I really want to try is the ruffle wreath, or not the ruffle wreath, the poof wreath using the with the ruffles added. So you do your 10-inch poofs with your 21-inch mesh, and then you add your ruffle, or your not your ruffles. You add ruffles to that. You make 10-inch poofs with your 21-inch mesh, and then you add 10-inch ruffles, and that makes a really nice full wreath too. I think maybe we could do that for like Halloween or a Thanksgiving wreath. We haven't done a Thanksgiving wreath yet, so I'm just making another little bow tie here. One of these days soon, I'm going to surprise you guys with a live too, because I wanted to do a spiral wreath, and I have all my mesh cut for that. And I thought it'd be nice to jump on for a live. That might be kind of fun. One lady was getting into an argument with me. She earlier today, she had asked to join the group, and she wanted to know how much I charged. And I told her it was $10 a class, and I guess she was a member of Nick's group. I love Nick from Nick Seasonal Decor. I love him to death. But she was sort of comparing, what she was getting with him, based on what I would be giving her. And she was just kind of rude. And I said, listen, you asked to join my group. You wanted to know how much it cost. I'm not going to sit here and, nickel and dime with you. Don't join if you don't want to join. So I don't know. These silly little arguments people want to get in. I don't have time. I don't have time for that. What do you guys think of this so far? I think it's going to need some more stuff, though. I know I'm going to have to probably go out and get some more blue stuff to put in there, or maybe some white. I really like my red one, though. I like the way my red one came out.
What?
It came out nice.
You have blue balls to go on it, don't you?
I do have blue balls. Oh, Laura, you're right. I do. It doesn't sound right the way that just came out, but sorry. I do have some. I'm gonna have to get my glue gun out though, and then I'm gonna burn myself. See, these stems are really long. I lost my wire clippers again. Kathy, did you ever get on? Is Kathy here? I know Kathy was having some issues before. She wasn't sure if her Zoom was downloaded. And I felt bad because, I try to tell people ahead of time, if you're new, try to get your Zoom downloaded, and then we can do a test. And she kind of jumped on at the last minute and, needed help. And I was trying to get dinner ready, and I felt bad. So I'm not sure if she even got on or not. I have little white balls in here too. Look at that. And these are a little bit lighter, these little lighter blue ones. I don't even know how long I've had these. I've had these forever. I think I'm going to make one more ribbon though. I like the way the ribbons look. I'm going to do one more while I'm waiting for my glue to heat up here. I'll put it down here maybe. Where'd that ribbon go? I see everybody's making those witch hats or the Santa hats out of the witch hats or whatever they are, but I can't find them. I can't find them at my Dollar Tree. They don't have them. They do not have them.
I noticed someone today, oh, excuse me.
What's that?
I noticed someone today was online and wanted to have some witch's hats sent to them because,
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, I saw that. But I'm about done with what I'm going to do, I think.
Let me see.
Well,
Can you turn your camera on or no?
I don't know.
What are you using? Are you using your laptop or your phone or iPad?
I love it. I think it's going to be perfect, but I got to glue the ball. I've got some balls on there that I'm going to glue on,
Okay.
but I think it's beautiful.
I'd like to see it. Do you know how? Can you turn your webcam on? Do you know how?
Well, I can turn my phone around, but I don't know.
Well, I don't think your webcam is on. So tap your screen to get the Zoom. Tap the screen of your phone to get the Zoom controls to come up, and then you can turn your webcam on or your camera.
Wait a minute.
You know what I mean?
Start video, share
Yep.
content.
Start video.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, Lord.
Bunny.
Oh, Lord.
I love you, Bunny.
I know. This is like, oh, this is great to
You
me.
saw the start video, right? Did you see that?
I got it. I got it.
Okay. There she
Okay, I
is.
see. Now, I don't know if you can see my wreath.
Oh, that's so pretty. Say something again.
I think, you know, I like the green and the red, the lime green and the red, and I got carried away with ribbons and stuff, and I've got enough to probably do at least 2 more, maybe 3 more wreaths like this.
Okay, first of all, you can never get carried away with ribbon. That's first.
Well, I need you to tell that to my husband.
Husbands will never understand, so just let it go. Just make sure he has his dinner and, you know, whatever. Then just say, let me do what I got to do, honey. It's all good.
Yeah, I think that's it. Can you see the picture of it?
So
Is that
pretty.
it?
I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Doesn't it make you feel happy to create something so beautiful?
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I think my daughter is going to love it too. She said when she was with me when I was buying some of the stuff,
Yeah.
and she said, I can hardly wait to see this one.
Where is your daughter? She's not there with you today.
No, she lives in High Point, which is about 90, about maybe 60 miles from here.
Yeah.
So she comes up every 3rd weekend.
Okay.
And she'll be here next week when we do, I guess we're going to do the tomato tree
Well,
cake.
here's what I was going to do. I wanted to do the candy cane when my stuff came in, when my order came in on Tuesday. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned this, but
Yeah.
I was speaking to someone in Georgia today, and she said they're going to be getting quite a bit of rain and wind on Tuesday from the hurricane, so they're fearing they might lose power. And she really wanted to be in on the class. Now, my thought was I didn't want everybody to have to wait because I didn't get my order. I didn't really want to have everybody wait another week. What I think I might do is I might just have the candy cane class next Saturday.
That'd be fine.
Anybody has bad weather during the week and they're afraid they might lose power, that, you know, they don't have to worry about that. So if that's okay with everybody, And I know Cheryl said that she works during the week. And Pam, are you okay with next Saturday?
I'm actually working 4 in the afternoon till 2 in the morning. So
Right.
if the majority, I know. If the
That's a
majority
rough
is
schedule.
good for Saturday, I'll just have to catch you on the video.
Aw, I could do Sunday. What about Sunday?
I am working 9 at night, so it would have to be early on Sunday.
Maybe we'll do like 6 on Sunday or something like that. Or 5, 6?
That would work even Sunday afternoon. Whatever works.
Well, I want you to be able to join. I want you to be able to join us.
I know. I have my wreath.
You've been with us for every class.
Mine came.
I got mine. Your candy cane came?
Yeah, my candy cane wreath came. I was surprised it's in 2 pieces. You have to fit one piece into, like the top part, the cane part fits into the bottom, the straight part.
Oh, you have to put it together?
Yeah, it just slides into each other.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think my balsam wreath is done.
That, they don't really make a lot of those to ship because they have to come apart to ship them.
Well, I think
the
my
Dollar
wreath is...
Tree candy cane forms are smaller, but I've heard that when you try to attach the mesh, that they can lose their shape.
Oh,
Smaller. So I
not
mean,
good.
My feeling with that is just to maybe use a smaller mesh. Or maybe just make the piece smaller. Because, right now, the way it stands with the 21-inch mesh, we're going to do 10-inch hoops. But if you have the smaller form, I'm thinking just do smaller hoops that way. Because that's the concern with the smaller candy cane form, is that you don't want to lose the shape of the candy cane. So,
or you'd have to use 2 frames.
Yeah. Yep. But actually, I know someone that, and you guys probably know Leah McIntosh, or if not, she's a very talented lady. She's got Flip Flop Mania and Wreath Design. She's going to kill me because I can't remember the name of her business. But she actually used the Dollar Tree candy cane forms, and what she does, and I'll try to find a picture if she'll let me show you guys, she wraps it in mesh. So it seems like she puts foam around it too, because she makes it round. It's not flat. She wraps it in mesh, and then she just ties a great big terry bow in the middle. So that's really all it is. And she made these for like, I don't know, $15, and she was selling them for $45. And she told me last year she sold 85 of them. She sold a lot. So that might be an idea for something that we could do. So I'm putting my little balls in here now. I'm going to probably put another bow down here too, because I think it needs a bow down here. I probably shouldn't have put that ball down.
Well, I think my wreath is done.
Let me see.
I mean, stand up and aim down.
Do that. What's that little gingerbread man that's peeking out of your camera there?
It's a spatula.
Is it?
It is. Wait, let me aim down. Can you see it?
Going to directly impact.
You can.
If not the direct landfall.
So cute.
Darn close.
My sign would have been good on your wreath too. I should have gotten some of them. I'm gonna go back and get some of those little gingerbread men. And
look at the little spatula and the pancake turner, and then a little chef hat.
How cute!
I thought it was cute.
What are those little things at the top? Are those ornaments?
They're little ornaments. They're little sugar cookie ornaments.
How cute!
So I thought this was cute.
Yes, I love it. Cheryl's smiling. What do you guys think? I love it.
But that's just the beginning, and all the way up on the
I love it.
all the way up into Palm Beach County, Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, gusts of above 60 miles per
9:30. I
hour.
feel like I don't want to leave you guys yet. Did you guys see the cute little ornaments I got for my candy cane wreath? Are those cute or what?
Yeah, I got some just like that.
So, all the hazards
So did
are
I.
here, and
I got the other ones, the ones that look like they're frosted, they're
And
glistening.
I got this. Let me show you what else I got. I thought these were cute. These little,
sure, that's
Oh,
possible.
yeah.
To go on the right-hand side.
these are like little candies.
Orlando, that's all.
I got those too.
Models
Did ya?
that you know over the last few days.
And I got
Could be
these.
back and forth. They're not exactly perfect. Don't count on a perfect track forecast here.
These
But
little,
it doesn't matter what the details.
Oh,
are.
I
Yeah,
got those
I got-
too.
This is
Yeah, I did too. I got a bunch of little stuff, and I said, whatever I don't use, I'll use somewhere else.
and I actually already had some ribbon. Somebody sent me a box of ribbon. So I had a lot of ribbon already that, look how cute that is. Can you see that? That would be
Oh, that's
cute.
cute. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
And then this was pretty.
Yeah,
Oh, that-
that is.
My
Yeah.
overhead light is terrible. It's so bright. But I think I'm going to add another bow here. Down here. See, what do you think? Do you guys think it looks okay with the blue or no?
I like the
This
blue.
was
It's
like a,
showing
this
up
was
really
sort of
good.
like a
I
last,
like the blue too.
No, it is,
this was like a last minute thing because I figured, I knew it wasn't going to take us long to do the one wreath. So I thought, let me teach them how to cut some mesh with the wood burner, and I'll try to throw together another wreath. So this, I may not have enough stuff for this one, but I'm going to use what I have, and then if I have to buy more, I have to buy more.
What about some silver bells for it?
I might even have some stuff. I might even have stuff in my stash. I have this stuff. What do you think about this? Like this baby's breath.
I love the red spirals on this.
Yeah. What about this stuff? Should I add this to the like baby's
Is it
breath?
white or
it's not
is it white or silver?
It's got white, but it's kind of sparkly.
potential.
Lay it in there and see how it looks. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty.
That's why so many of
I
these
was going to put my bow over there, so
have been
I don't want it to be uneven. So I have a bow there, a bow there, a bow there. I was going to put one there.
I think I would cut sprigs of it instead of having the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You guys are so smart. You probably really can't even see it.
Yes, it shows up.
Does it?
Yep.
I'm not seeing you.
What's that? You're not seeing me?
I did now.
That's because we're on speaker view. I have to mute everybody again. That way the camera stays on me. Sorry. I need to leave that space empty because I want to put another bow there. You can kind of see where I put those. I wish you guys could see it like in person. It just looks so much better in person. It's just so much. I'm going to add another bow. What? Where's the spider? Where? Get the. You can let Claire out then and get the. No, open that side. I don't know what to tell you. We had a spider dilemma. My daughter needs to vacuum a spider. That's what we do when the spider's too big to squish. We vacuum it. Like it's not going to find its way out of the vacuum cleaner. Who does that? Who vacuums up a spider instead of squishing it? We get centipedes sometimes. Ugh. Uh-oh, I just heard her yelp. I don't know if she got it or not. Oh, jeez. I think she expected me to do it. I'm like, I'm in my class. I can't really vacuum a spider. I don't know if I have enough of this ribbon left to make another bow tie. I don't have 14 inches, so I might have to just wing it. Might have to wing it and make something else work here.
I don't know if I got it or not.
Where?
Like, I started to vacuum it, and I think it got on the thing, the suction thing. So I put the vacuum on the floor, and I can't find it.
Oh no!
I don't know where it is.
Is it a big black one?
Yeah.
Oh no! This is going to be a little tiny bow tie, but that's only. So we have a spider on the loose now, which means I'm not going to sleep in that room tonight. I'll sleep in here on my couch. I took her out like an hour ago, or a half hour ago. Actually, I took her out when my class started at 8.
When was that?
8 o'clock.
Oh, what time is it now?
9:30? I'm having trouble making this little bow tie because I don't have enough ribbon left here. Maybe I'll just do this. Let's see. Let's try to make this work here. Maybe I'll just make like a little circle instead. Let's see, where's my stapler? We're gonna make it work. I can't even tell you how old this ribbon is. I probably wouldn't even be able to find more if I wanted to. I'm just gonna make like a little poof to put in the middle there. I can't believe I ran out of ribbon. This is what happens when you don't plan on making a second wreath and you have to work with what you have. Make it work. Is everybody still with me?
Yep, I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm not sure if I like how that looks, but I couldn't make another bow tie. I ran out of ribbon.
I'm here.
I'm gonna have to add some more stuff to that, but not bad for throwing it together with what I had.
No, that looks good.
You're just being nice, Bunny.
No, this is Olara.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. What else can I put in? Maybe I'll put a little ball in there with it. Let's see. These are actually the same as those. Did you hear my dog howl? She's happy my daughter is home. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
That's cute.
You hear her howling?
Yeah.
And she knows she's going to get a treat. She seems to associate going to the bathroom with getting a treat. So I don't know. I think I'm done for now. I don't know if I really have anything else I can put in here just yet. I might have to go buy some more stuff to put in there. But I mean, I made 2 wreaths. This one probably needs a little bit more. I'll mess with it a little bit. Then we made the red one. What time do we have here? 9:46. My son is texting me from Maine. I seem to think he forgot that I had a class tonight. He just asked if I was asleep. No, I'm not asleep. I told you I had a class. Anyway, does anybody want to show me what they made, or are you still working on it? Do you want to just wait, or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not through.
Okay.
But
I need to get ribbon for mine, so.
Yeah, I'm going to finish this one up, I think. I'm going to see what else I have that I can put in there. I'm not quite sure I like the way this bow came out because I didn't have enough for my bow tie. I might try to do something else with that. We'll see. I'm going to play with that a little bit. So.
Well, thank you very much, and I enjoyed it.
Well, you're welcome, Alara. Are you going to be joining us for the candy cane?
Yes, I am.
I'm very excited about that one.
Me
too.
Also. Yes.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get my stuff so I can make it.
I think I have everything, so I'm ready.
Yeah, I am too.
I can't wait. So I'll let you guys know for sure. I'm thinking probably next Saturday because of the way the weather might be a little bit iffy for our southern members. And I want them to be able to attend. Not Saturday, I'm sorry, Sunday. We mentioned Sunday afternoon. So
Yes.
if that's good for everybody, we'll maybe do a late Sunday afternoon next weekend. But I'll definitely post it in the group. And I feel like I want you guys to see me.
If we can do it before church time, that would be great.
Hold on, let me switch my webcam over here so you guys can see me. I feel like I don't want you to see my hands as I'm saying goodbye here. Before church, what time is church?
6 o'clock.
Let's see, where'd my webcam go? There we are.
If we can't, I understand, but you know.
No, I mean, I want to be able to make it so everybody can attend. So,
If you need to do it during the week, do it during the week, you know.
when are you, what time do you work till, Cheryl?
I work till 4, so anytime after 5 would be great.
Okay, and Pam, what nights are you working this week?
I am off. It's easier to say when I'm off. I'm off Thursday and Friday.
Okay, so maybe we'll do it Thursday or Friday night. We'll see. I'll post in the group if that would work for the other members, and so we'll see.
Okay,
All right, guys.
yeah, do a
Sounds
little
good.
poll or something.
What's that?
Do a poll and see what everybody says are available.
I'm not doing polls anymore. I don't like.
Oh.
I'm going to decide what we're going to make from now on. No.
Well, we're having bad weather Monday and Tuesday, so we.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking too. Where are you, Laura? Where are you? Am I saying your name right? I'm so sorry.
South Carolina.
Right. Okay. So maybe by Thursday or Friday, that'll all be.
Oh
clear
yeah,
for everybody.
it'll be great. Yeah.
I feel like I'm glistening in my glasses here. You guys can see how tired I am. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you.
Make sure you
Good
post
night,
your
everybody.
feed. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.